Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and I am your cruise director on the Magical Mystery Tour. Today we are playing in new to me products. So before we get to that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, to ring the notification bell to be alerted to any new uploads. And if you like this video at the end, please give it a big thumbs up. Let's go play. So I have started my face with something that is not new, and that's just the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow, because as you can see, I'm trying to empty it. That's my project pan. Empty, empty, empty. But we are starting off with, I have seen this, it keeps, my shade has sold out time and time again, so I finally grabbed it when I could. A few of these things I got from Glam Raider, some from Mecca. There may be a price line. There's a couple of indies. This is the Made by Mitchell Truth Tint. I am the shade, what have I got? H3, does that sound right? This is a silicone-based sheer skin tint. The second ingredient is trimethicone. Okay, I've just tried moving the camera forward a little bit because we've had a bit of noise happening outside. So this says shake well before use. It sounds very, very runny. So let's see. I'm going to use a brush to apply it, I think, just because of the viscosity. So oh, it's not running as much. It is starting to run, you can see now, but it's not running as much as what I thought it was going to. I haven't got a huge amount on there, just to start off with, to see how we go. That is pretty much the exact shade of my skin. This is going to be exactly as it says, really sheer, I think. Hear a noise. The cat's turn now. Honestly, everything's going against me today. That's super sheer but beautiful. Get a bit more. Okay, sorry, just adjusting my mirror here. Can you see? I'm not going to do the stupid, but that's really nice. Feels really lightweight. I've seen a lot on the Made by Mitchell as far as people of colour and the undertones and the depth, because that's obviously a really big thing in where brands don't get the undertones right. But look at that. And sorry, I got halfway through a thought and didn't finish it, where they have said his undertones, like that he's doing amazing things for particularly really, really dark shades. But that's just evened out my skin. Oh. I wonder if that's a little bit buildable. Sorry, you can hear if you can hear a vehicle outside, it is rubbish day. And of course, as soon as I started doing this, the garbage truck arrives. So it builds up a little bit, not too much. Just blend that down the neck. That's quite nice. Look at that. That'll air dry, like that'll dry, of course, but can you see that? Look at that glow. Looks really juicy skin. Okay, this is not a new product. I don't have a new concealer. I'm just going in with the Revlon Illuminance brightening and hydrating concealer, mainly because of the texture of this. I didn't want anything too heavy. And just in the inner corner. I was going to wait until the rubbish truck went, but I live across the road from some units, and I think he's taking the longest he's ever taken, and he's going into every single unit there at the moment. Like, honestly, the joys of having to film around your own work schedule, because obviously most of us that are on this platform are not full-time doing this. We just have to fit it in around everything else we're doing. And for me today, my husband left home late, and because he had an appointment to go to, so I didn't get started as early. So everything is on the move. That concealer goes with that really, really nicely. Now, just going to pull this out. So I purchased some stuff from the Glamourator sale. I've got my little electric fan, but I also bought, because look, it's just beautiful, the Chi fan, because I do love a hand fan like this. So pretty, so pretty. What I also did buy from Chi Chic is the Puff Puff Pass setting powder. I've heard some amazing things about this. If I can get it open, because I couldn't see that there was tape on it, because, you know. Oh, look at the wrapping. How beautiful. Kimchi is on that, I can see. That is beautiful. Just a little extra thing. I got the shade Translucent. It's massive. And this is not the biggest one. Oh, it comes with its own puff. That feels really nice. Now, trying to find the peel off tape, because I don't have my glasses on to see. And I got that off. Whew. So the holes, I don't know if you can see in there, the holes that the powder comes out of are two little love hearts. How cute, how cute, how cute. Gosh, that puff feels amazing. So I've just loaded up the puff on my hand. It's a slight fleshy colour. Now, oh gosh, I can't, that's the nicest puff I have used that has come with any setting product. Oh, my eyebrows. You always hear me complain about my eyebrows. Honestly, the hair on my face that's not meant to grow on my eyebrows, like the hair that I don't want to grow, grows overnight. My actual eyebrow hair in the section that I want takes forever to grow at the moment, honestly. That's nice coverage. That's mattified it down. I like that. Oh, that puff. That puff is beautiful. So, just making sure that I've dusted off any excess. It's just a nice coverage. Now I like to go in and take any powderiness off it and make my skin again. So I've got the new Rimmel Multitasker. I need to put glasses on to read. Multitasker Primer Mist and Setting Spray. So obviously you can use this at any stage, which they're making it sound like it's unique. You can do it with any of them, you can. Except I wouldn't do it if you've got normal skin with the Charlotte Tilbury, because that forms a polymer over things. Oh, that's a bit vigorous. There's an unusual scent to that. The first one was vigorous. It comes out quite fine. There is an unusual scent to it. It's not off-putting. It smells a little bit chemically. But again, it's not off-putting. And now, what that has done and it happens with most setting sprays, is my skin now looks like great skin again. It doesn't look like it's got product on it. I'm just going to prep my eyes, MAC paint pot. I know, I'm dated, I'm old, it works. I don't need to try 1,000 different eye primers. And just the next stick it, I'll be right back. Okay, brows done. So, bit of a mess to be quite honest. I need to trim the long Johnny Howards, pluck the craziness and tint them this weekend because I prefer not to have to do too much to them. Okay, so now I've got a couple of things from Mecca Max. So this is, and it comes in 2 colour stories. This is the Sunkissed Flush Cream Complexion Palette. This is the lighter of the two. It comes with a cream bronzer, blush and highlighter. I've used this once and I really liked it, so I wanted to use it on here. If you are not from Australia, I'm really sorry. Mecca is like a Sephora, like an Ulta, and this is their own range. So I guess like Sephora collection. People either love or hate Mecca because of they don't ever run sales. They run one sale after Christmas and it's all really crappy old stock generally that is about to go out of date. That is the only time they run sales, and they hold exclusivity agreements, which means you really struggle to get certain products. Like you can't ever pick up Hourglass on sale because they own exclusivity and Hourglass can't be shipped to Australia, for example. It's really bloody annoying. Okay, so this is the cream bronzer. I will say this is a really nice product. So yeah, if you are one of the people that gets really annoyed at Mecca, sound off below. There's also been a lot of issues. They have a chat group on Facebook, which I'm a part of, and it can be really bullying in there. The moderators in that group need to do better. I've said that for a long time. Okay, so that's a really, you can see what I mean? It's a beautiful, subtle product. This was, I want to say, maybe $40, $45. Obviously, it's very similar to the ABH one. I don't know if hers is a cream or a powder product though. If you know, let me know. But the Mecca Max range is pretty reasonably priced. I love their lipsticks. They've got some amazing products. They've also got some crap products, as every brand does, but this is good. So going into the peachy blush now. As you can see, this is just subtle. So if you want something that's not going to give you a massive amount of pigment, and we know I have blush blindness. I just do. I like a lot of blush. But this is really subtle. It's buildable, but I don't think you can go wrong with it. Like, how pretty is that? Super pretty. Super pretty. And now going in with the highlighter. Like just around the curve of the apples of the cheeks is all. And again, it's subtle. It's not going to give you a blinding highlight. What it is going to do is give you a nice glow. Because we don't always need a blinding highlight. Says me who slaps highlighter all over my face every day. But it's really subtle. And it looks like it's melting into your skin as opposed to sitting on top of your skin. How pretty is that? That's really nice. Now, moving on to eyes. And every year Mecca Max bring out some eyeshadows at Christmas. Now, and they've gone up a little bit. These were last year's. They bring out the big palette, but they also bring out a quad. These were $12 last year and they're $15 now, Australian. So these were the two from last year. Really pretty. And this year we have a cool and a warm toned one. So this is Brownie Points, is that one, and then this one is Smoke Signal. They're really, really nice. I'm going to go with the warmer shade today just because it's matching what I've got going on. I am really keen, however, to use that darker smoky one. Okay, so going into this brown matte. So it's two mattes, two shimmers. Looking straight ahead, just pointing them both there. I do this sometimes where I go from eye to eye straight away instead of just focusing on one eye, just because I'm not sure of the pigment when I haven't used it. So I like to put a little bit on each just so I don't go too intense with the shadow first up, and then I'll go back in and build up. So just a fluffy brush, going back in now and working that up and out. As you can see, it's blended super easy, and these little quads tend to do that. Also, they're in cardboard. They're not going to cost you an arm and a leg. The quality is actually pretty good for what it is. I prefer these over the bigger Christmas palettes that they do that have, I don't know, 25, 40 eyeshadow shades in them. It's just too much, and they tend to be a little bit insane in the colour story. Just working that out. Now, if you can hear the truck again, now it's a recycle truck. Thanks very much. Look at that. You could just do it like that with nothing else whatsoever, really, couldn't you? One shade through the crease. There you go. Now going in with a smaller, little fluffier, not quite a bullet brush, into that dark chocolatey shade. On the outer corner there, just placing it, and then we tuck it in. Right, look straight ahead, tuck it in. Not that we're going to see that part, but it helps with the blend. I'm tucking right in, see, because you can't see it. So now we bring it up and out. We need to see that. Same on this side. Go in and build up if you need to. And in fact, I'm going to get, this is a flatter, it's wider that way, flatter that way. Just a little bit extra on there. And looking straight ahead. And as you can see, they have blended out super easily. Very natural, like, I mean, it's a warm brown look. Basic, but $15. Like, if you are looking at replacing some eyeshadows and you are on a budget and you are looking at pharmacy brands, for example, chemist brands, just go and get these instead. They bring them out every year, as I said. Comparing it to, that's the pink one, which I really liked from last year. So that's last year's warm palette, which is a lot more intense, as you can see, more. And then this year's. We will go in with that dark brown under the eye. I'm not putting anything in my waterline today. I've been really haphazard about how I've put that. Now, going into that lighter brown now. Just making it out a little bit, just to really blend. But this is not fluffing it out, so I'm just using that to soften that. Cleaning off this brush that I used to deepen up through my hood and just using that to soften it. The softer bristles that are less dense will blend that out much easier. On the top lid, let's have a look at these shimmers. So we've got a real coppery one and then a champagne one. So using the copper one across the top of our lids, just using your finger. Back to this, it's still got nothing on it, just going and pulling that through that brown to blend them. On the inner corner now, going into that champagne-y colour on a little bullet brush. And just tucking it in there. If you can hear a dog. I've got all the noises. The neighbour's dog is barking. So that's how that looks. It's really pretty. What I'm going to go and do now is I'm just going to put some mascara on and we'll come back and do the lips. Right, so we are back with lips. Home Beauty have brought out 2 new lip products for the holidays. Let's have a look. These are the Swipe Shine Go lipstick stains. Rich colour, high gloss finish, hydrated tint conditioning formula, low maintenance, 2 everyday shades. Hilary, same with her lip glosses. She had 2 everyday shades because they're super wearable on all skin tones. They are really great. Let's have a look. Is there anything that says? So the shade Anabelle and Emma. Let's open these. I haven't opened them to try. They were sent to me in PR. Don't get a huge amount of PR, but I do get some. And I'm very thankful for it. Okay, so this is the shade Emma. Nice, juicy, straight away, can see. And this is the shade Anabelle, which is what I'm going to wear today. Look at that. Okay, so I'm going to use the Home Beauty alignment lip liners. She's got 6 shades. These are massive. These, bang for buck. Look at the size of that and compare it to what you would get in a normal pencil. They are so good. And are an absolute staple for me. You'll have these for such a long time. You can buy them individually or as a set. I love them. And I actually prefer wooden barrel. These are square, so it's fantastic. So that is the shade Turia, and this is the shade Anabelle going over the top. Really balmy. The slip on that feels fantastic. I'll be interested to see how it wears throughout the day. This is the finished look. I'm really happy with everything that I used today. I've been really fortunate recently that I haven't had many duds. And that's because whilst I'm still buying too much, I am strategically buying. I don't necessarily buy everything that comes out. I just can't. And I don't, like Natasha Denona, I'll always get. That's the one thing that I'll do. But these I've been waiting for a while, but I really strategically bought them. Let's go through them. That Truth Tint, that's beautiful. That's such a beautiful, beautiful product. Oof. We know that I have got the XL curve case. I'm really thinking I need to try and do a full face of Made by Mitchell, because every single thing I've used of his so far, and I've had the liquid blush and bronzers in the past, love. So that's stunning. This, again, it's a new product, so interesting to see, new to me, to see how that wears, but really, really happy. The size of that, and I want to say it's about $32. Just the little things like that. You don't need to do that, but how much do I love that? This is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. If you are in Australia and you like cream products, I cannot recommend this enough. This is probably my pick of products that I've purchased from Mecca in maybe the last 12 months. Like, this is gorgeous. It's subtle. The eyeshadows, great. Look, we've done a really pretty nice look. You wouldn't know that it was a $15 eyeshadow. It's just a setting spray. I don't know whether it's here or there. And the lip balm. I got some that were, I can't think of what, Beautiful, I think they were called, lip balms. Hillary, love these. This shade for richness is gorgeous. I know I'm going to love the other shade as well. I already know from the swipe of that. That'll be my everyday no makeup look. But look at my skin. Look at my skin. It's a nice subtle glow. Really, really happy with it. Now I've got to go to work. So until next time, look, tell me what you think. Are you interested in trying it? Should I do a full face of Made by Mitchell? I'll have to plan that out and work out and strategically buy. Or, like, I love Glam Raider. The other brand that I'm looking at picking up some stuff from is Trixie Cosmetics as well. I'm just not sure what to pick up from there yet, because each time I go to buy, the products that I want to buy are sold out. Kimchi, that I've got her Rainbow Sharks eyeshadow palette that's beautiful. That'll be a part of my maybe makeup revisited, or I might do some random underrated eyeshadow palettes at some stage, because I think that is one. But until next time, my friend, don't forget to tell your mum, tell your sister, tell your friends, come along, hang out, subscribe. Have a most wonderful day. Until next time, bye.